don't tell me God doesn't have a sense of humor. And don't tell me I'm not stupid, you know, because I've spent my life being oblivious and stupid and trying to show myself and trying to be whoever I wasn't and being anybody else other than me. Because I didn't like who I was. I didn't think I was good enough, and nothing I could do or tell myself was going to change what I felt. My emotion and your emotion, those are the words of the language that we speak. Because let me ask you this. When you cold shoulder someone, or you're hurt, and you say, no, I'm fine, yet you can cut the tension with a knife and you can feel it, even though you know, okay, I can't make you do anything, whatever, and then you don't know what to do. So you walk away, or you figure they'll come to you and tell you when they're ready. What if you knew what to do because you felt and you went to action to do something that makes a difference? Even if it had nothing to do with what it is, because our words are the lies. If it's confusing, if it's difficult, you're going the wrong way. We are not supposed to be divided from ourselves. We are supposed to be unified and connected, spirit, soul, mind, and body. We are four. The three are divine, but there are four because we're in it. But the three is the infinite. The three, we got a quantum pair, and then we got another one, which is always the ever-extending infinity. It's not all this mumbo-jumbo and, you know, hard jargon and stuff that you need to learn in university and school. You know everything right now that you need to know to do anything you want to do. Infinitely. And look at the sun. That's amazing. I mean, tell me how this doesn't warm your heart, even from where you sit right now. Tell me how this is not heaven and perfection, yet we're told we are not supposed to look at the sun. We're told don't do anything that's going to, you know, give you skin cancer. We're inundated with fear. If you are afraid, that is a clear sign you're going the wrong way, because if it were a truth, if it were your reality, you wouldn't have to fear. You'd know what it is because you'd be experiencing it. The very fact of fear is a flag. Fear is a four-letter word, so it's flag. So is free. So is fine. So is fume. I just want you to know, it doesn't matter if I know you personally, I am you. You are me. You arriving here, listening to this, seeing this, this is everything and more than you have ever imagined. And you are the one who can do anything you put your mind to, not because of your mind. We've already been told that, right? You can put anything into perspective and you can do anything you want to do. Put your mind to it. The sky's the limit. No, it's not. The sky never was the limit. The sky never was the limit. Falling into those parameters. Do you want to tell me the sky is the limit when we know that there's space beyond sky and we know that there's things we can't even fathom, yet we're so busy looking out we don't realize the microscope and the macro are the same. So I just want to tell you I'm thankful today. I'm thankful for you, and I love you with all of my heart. And I don't have to know you personally to know you're in the right place at the right time, and it's because you chose it, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so thankful because your whole world, in the middle of heaven, in the middle of hell, you are your world. And without you, you won't ever know that you existed. And if you don't get present in this right now, in this right moment, in every moment, you're missing you. This is all designed to bring you back to you, to bring you to the cornerstone, the foundation of where you were hurt. And as a child, we're all hurt. But you don't have to stay hurt, because the very things that we have been taught if we address the things, if we go there, if we visit the memories, if we look at them. We've been taught by doing that, we're going to get the very thing that we don't want. But it's a lie, because the most beautiful thing happens when you go there and you revisit those things. You see things from the perspective of truth. And if you're purposely and intending to look, even though it's painful, that's courage. That gets God's attention. That's audacious. Even if you don't believe there's a God, it takes God, it takes the Holy Spirit, it takes you and your heart to choose it. Nothing is what we thought. Nothing. And everything is simplistically defined. It's all in our reflection. And I can promise you that when you go and you choose, you'll get whatever it is you choose. Whether or not you know you're choosing it. So when you get present and you begin doing it on purpose, just because you are going to do it, and even if you don't complete it, it's okay. Your intention is the completion. It's not what anybody would ever say if they want you to be free. The people who say they want freedom. If you want freedom, you'll find it. You will be it. You will become it. And you will do it. And you will do it for you first. And then it will overflow out of you because you can't give what you don't have. When you do the things that are hurtful and painful and you screw up and you feel like, God, I'm never going to get this, and you're trying to do all the right things and you're looking everywhere and you're seeking to be responsible, sometimes you just got to sit down and begin to see yourself as the person you were as a child, and where you left yourself, where you locked yourself in the room that doesn't have any doors or windows, no locks. But in those dark hidden recesses of emptiness and isolation and pain and scared and fear and alone, missing your mommy, your daddy, people you never even knew, being an orphan, being rejected, and then ultimately walling yourself up. And in the very wall that you built, and in the very room, and in the very establishment that you're in, within you, so dark that you can't see. Do you know if you go into a cave, I went about 300 and something feet below the ground into a cave here in Minnesota, in Harmony, Minnesota, and it's a flat cornfield, totally mind-blowing, right? Called Niagara Cave. And there's this little tiny house, little podunk house. Looks just like a house, and you're like, where's the cave, right? And you walk in through the house, and you go down the stairs, like to a cellar. Looks like you're going to go to the basement, except so not a cellar. It's the beginning of the most magnificent journey I've ever experienced in my life. This cave with these stalactites and stalagmites and all of these things that I've never, unfathomable. 300 feet below the surface of the earth in a flat cornfield. And we went to a part in there, and it's lit and whatever. They have, very good lighting. But what I can say is it takes 60 days to be in complete darkness. No light. Because when she shut the light off, you could not even see, you couldn't see anything. There was no eye adjusting. There was no, it was the most eerie, helpless thing I couldn't control it no matter what. I couldn't get my eyes to see anything. I couldn't even remember kind of what my face looked like, or if I knew how would I do that? 60 days for you to go completely blind. Your nerves would stop functioning because you didn't have any light. The light is crucial. You have got to have light. Without the light, you lose your sight. If you get a little bit of light, you lose it a little bit at a time. Look at the light. Be in the light. The sunlight is not the importance. The light. But the sun, I've got some things I can show you, that I will show you, that revolutionized my life heal me day by day and make everything possible in the middle of hell.